Hi, welcome back to another vlog. It's been a while since my last video. Sorry, but now I'm back. Uh, it's summer over here, and people have been making a couple of trips, and so did we. So in this video, I'll be sharing one of those stories, one of those places that stood out the most to me. It's called the Boldt Castle here in New York. It has kind of tragic story, happy starting. It's a mixture of everything. So let's dive in and find out how this place was built and the history behind it. The castle is right between this small town in New York called Alexandria Bay and Canada. It's always nice to go here during summer since they have summer sales on their tickets. It's a place where you need a boat to get to the castle, so it's always a nice place to visit. We made it right on time. They have a small booth that handles the tickets, but you can always buy them elsewhere, like we did, and save time on long waits at the booth. The staff is also good at explaining things if you feel lost or need more information, but the wait for this boat was much longer than we thought. This is the ticket, and all it has to offer for $25. You get a picnic lunch, admission at the castle, and the tour to get there. So it's such a nice deal, even though we missed the lunch since we stayed longer at the castle. It's nice to come here early so that you can enjoy everything they have to offer. The castle is constructed at a perfect place, which you'll be seeing as we approach the castle. The story of this castle is that in the 1900s, there was a millionaire by the name George.C.Boldt, and he decided to construct this castle as a Valentine gift for his wife Louise to give it to her 5 years later. But unfortunately, she passed on a year before receiving the gift, and due to a loss, he stopped building the castle and left it abandoned for a long time until 70 years later when this place was reconstructed, and now it's a beautiful place that people go to visit.
You say slow down. I don't like to move too fast. It drowns the truth with things that are not real, and I really want us to be real with love, love that lasts. In the past, I messed up, gave too much. What is it with time? Why can't we unwind? And all the hurt we deal with, I wanna leave my cares behind. And now the time has passed, I see why we are lonely. Ooh, should've let me speed it up. You could've had more of me. And now the time has passed, I see why we were lonely. Should've let me speed it up. You could've had more of me. And now the time.
The building right ahead, that a glimpse of the castle, so everyone is out to make sure they don't miss this moment. It's a nice place, as you can see, so we were so eager to get there.
You say slow down. I don't like to move too fast. It drowns the truth with things that are not real, and I really want us to be
We got to the castle. The first thing you see is a cafe, a small one for something to eat if you'd like, which is good because this place is huge. You'll need all the energy you can get. We just had a few snacks to eat at the cafe and now are ready to explore this place. It would have been such a waste if this place was not reconstructed. Reconstruction continues up to date, but so far it looks good. This place has so many nice spots, but this was one of my favorites. I like how they did it. It's so creative and unique. So we are going inside to see what it looks like. Everything about this place is so nice, but the wind is so dramatic. So if you come here and are allergic to any colds, you might end up with one or a broken voice like I did. And if you don't hold on to your stuff so well, you might end up going to claim your stuff in Canada. Ooh, pick up. They have a small shop just inside one of the buildings where you can get something for yourself to remind yourself about this place and support them as they continue reconstructing. That building is cool with a lot to see. I'm not sure whether we saw everything there is to see in this building, but this place is big and you want to see everything before dark, so we are moving to the next spot.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
And on to the last part of the castle. This is the last part we visited before heading home. It's such a unique building. The part you see in the river as you approach the castle, this is it.
You say slow down. I don't like to move too fast. It drowns the truth with things that are not real, and I really want us to be real with love, love that lasts. In the past I messed up, gave too much. What is it with time? Why can't we unwind? And all the hurt we deal with, I wanna leave my cares behind. And now the time has passed, I see why we are lonely. Ooh, should've let me speed it up. You could.
The journey back is much shorter, so we're back in the small town of Alexandria Bay. Thanks for watching today's video. Subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
You say